Anybody know what this is?
Yeah, hemp creek.
How many more? Well, there's some. Yep, that's it. Okay. Get that out of the way. Damn, I can't believe all this many people in here paid this much money to listen to a dumbass Florida cracker farmer. Well, hope you get your money's worth. I'm Donnie Clark. Whoops. I'm Donnie Clark, and I'm here to talk to y'all about hemp. I know all of you know about marijuana, but how many of you know anything about hemp? One, two, everybody raise your hands up and know something about hemp. God damn, there's a lot more people in here. Okay, here we go. I'm really interested in the hemp. I'm working together with Kathy Jordan. I'm the hemp man, and she's the marijuana woman, or the healer. We agree that, I think we all agree that the whole plant should be legalized. Everybody in favor? Raise their hand. Hey, we're on the same page. Damn, what happened there? What was that? Oh, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get with y'all on the hemp. Probably a lot of y'all don't really realize how hemp is for Florida. We're the only state that can grow hemp year-round. That's Central Florida and South Florida. And also, where there's a great need for hemp. When I was in the seed business, I combined seed for almost 20 years, South, Central Florida. Furthest I come was up there at the Mormon Ranch. And that was in the 70s. Used to fly my airplane and land on the road. Back then, there wasn't a lot of traffic there. There wasn't no Disney World. But anyhow, being in the seed business, this opportunity, we got farmers. We got almost a million acres of land in Central and South Florida, but you probably don't realize that grows vegetables. And we really need a cover crop. I don't know how many of y'all know what a cover crop is. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's pretty good. A cover crop is a crop after you grow, say you're growing watermelons, potatoes, or whatever. When you get through with it, and you're going to rest it for about 3 or 4 months, and then you're going to plant it right back the same thing. Well, you need something to plant there to keep the weeds from coming up. And if you get a real tall cover crop, it saves you a lot of money, and it helps your ground too. But the only ones we have in Florida is sorghum, and they got this sun hemp some of them are using now. But they're not really nothing compared to what hemp is. And they hardly ever get any money out of it. You know, they just, for a cover crop, they chop it back in and plant again. Well, here in Florida, if we get in a processing plant like they have it in Canada right there, those farmers there are strictly growing for the hemp. It's not a cover crop. Their average in profit is $300 to $500 an acre, and they don't get nothing here in Florida. So if we had a plant up, the farmers also be making money on their second crop. And golly, it's mind-boggling to say that the derivatives come from that. In fact, the whole damn plant. I mean, well, I get mad every time I think about what our government done to us. And I mean, look at the lives we lost on account of our government. I don't know if I should be talking about this or not. We need to take our government back. Now, I don't care who's in there and is in there. God damn, this dumbass sure fooled a bunch of y'all, didn't it? But seriously, if we'd start, for the last 70 years on this war on drug, it's been terrible. The amount of lives people have lost, and we still see it right now. It's a gateway drug, your reefer madness, And the ones of us that smokes it know it's a lie, but nobody does anything. And you talk about your politicians, and they're scared right now, but they're going to get online. This here reminds me of an avalanche. This little pebble starts coming down the hill, or coming down the mountain, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're almost down there to the bottom. Ain't nothing can stop it. I don't care who's in there. In all my lifetime and y'all's, I don't believe you ever seen anything move like this. I haven't. I was a kid, I think, when they bombed Pearl Harbor, that was about the biggest thing that ever went on. But this is a weed. This shows what the American people needs. Vote them out. Every damn election, vote them out for 70 years. All of us could run the government. We can't be no worse than what they are. Look at the money they spend for running for election. On a $160,000 job, cost them $3 million to get in there. In a year, a couple, 4 or 5 years, they're worth millions. It don't take a dumbass like me to figure this out. So, well, now see, I'm supposed to be back on hemp. I hate to start talking about the government. Oh, I can't believe y'all paid this much money for this. Let's see. Well, I'm stuck right now. Anybody got any questions? Go ahead. Sir? Well, that's a good question. I tell you, you are good. Hempcrete. Really, it's hemp, marijuana. When I got out of prison, what I was doing, I thought was great. I'm a damn dinosaur. The technology they got now is unbelievable. And it's everything, And what'd you say? Your question about the hempcrete. You make blocks. They can spray it on. This here is supposed to be the studs of your house. I'll tell you what to do.
You can make a house out of that stuff?
Yes, sir. I can't. I just found out about it. Sir? Let me tell you what I have learned. The R rating's real good. I mean, if you build a house of hemp, you got it on the floor and the bottom and the side. You hardly ever use any electricity for heat and air conditioning. That's one. The R rating is real, and I don't know nothing about that either, but it's real good. What else? Yeah, mold, mildew, and it breathes in carbon dioxide. There's one more thing.
Lighter than concrete, stronger than concrete.
Thank you. I think you know more about this than I do. I should have. They told me to make notes, and I can't make notes. I'll sit down and I'll go, and I can't write worth a damn. If you see what I've done in my book and stuff, I write on it. But anyhow, I just have to wing it, And they say, well, I might screw up. I said, the worst they could do is arrest me and put me in prison. And shit, I've been there before. It was fun in there when I went. I went for FAM here in Washington, D.C. About 3 weeks ago. And there was 13 of us that got commune sentenced by the various presidents. Julie Stewart was the head of FAM. Do y'all know what FAM is? Family Against Minimum Mandatory. She started this when I first went in prison in 1990. And they've been fighting it for some 20-some years, and they finally got it going. Well, I don't have no damn money. I'm on Social Security and ain't selling no books because I'm involved in marijuana. My girlfriend's mad. I'm thinking about, she said, you're going to go to jail if you don't quit doing that. Because I've taken oil. I went to Myakka City, picked up oil, people with cancer. My best friend, we rode bulls. I rode bulls for 3 years, from 59 to 61, and then I went back in 69 and rode bulls, and damn, the ground was a lot harder, you know, and you ain't been on them for about 6 or 7 years. But anyhow, he'd been fighting skin cancer for, I don't know, 8, 9 years. And his wife told me, she said, Donnie, you need to come over and see Tom. And I went over, he's in Wauchula, and he had this big tumor right underneath here. And when I hooked up with Kathy Jordan has educated me on marijuana. I just smoked it to get high, dance and have sex with him. Hell, I had a good time with it. And, but I didn't realize what it does. And I quit selling my damn books. My girlfriend's raising fit, you know, and I'm on Social Security. I am now broker than I ever been in my life. I'm kind of doing this right here, and you got $300 and some, and about 3 trips out to Myakka City, talking to farmers and stuff. I'm out of gas. Got to wait a while, you know. But that's all right. I mean, I've had fun, but I've never been this broke, can't go, and the only reason I need money is just for gasoline. But we got people in our corporation that's going to change here pretty soon. But and I don't want to be poor mouthing, because shit, I've been poor before, but I ain't never been this poor. But I know I can do it. Always have fun, though, whatever it is. I mean, I had fun in prison. Everybody, the inmates in there said, "The hell you're crazy about?" Hell, I had a good time in there. I worked all my damn life, you know. And when I went in there, I didn't have to worry about making no payments. The IRS, I had 130-some people working for me. It was like heaven, you know. And everybody else, they're crying, their wives are leaving them, or all this crap, you know. And the young guys in there, the hair's turning white, you know. And I really did. I mean, truthfully. And I learned a lot more in prison than I did in school. I mean, human nature mainly is what I learned about, because I took everything for granted in all of us, you know. But I sometimes they'd come up and say, even my psychiatrist, I don't know if you've seen a picture of me when I left Coleman and went to, I left Jessup, go to Coleman. Well, when I was having all my pills going on, you know, I let my hair grow real long, and then I had a ponytail, and I had it down here. I was an ugly son of a gun. And then I tried one time, every time I lose a pill, I try another hairdo. You know, I figured maybe that'll help. So I had this real long hair, and a good friend of mine, he said, "Pop, you ain't put your hair in." They call me Pop in there. Anybody over 50 years old is Pop, you know. Let me do some, what do you call that, the black salve they put in their hair? Huh? No. We gotta go. We gotta go? Oh, I must have said something wrong. Bye.